Okay, I'm gonna try this a third time. This is a video I'm gonna showcase my NPC city. Now, this is not it, but this is just a representation of what it would have looked like when I originally spawned the map. It's a super flat. I used the code word Mojang, which is the company that makes Minecraft, and as you can see, I've already started gridding them out, putting streets through, so it just blends in. It's not just some city with random streets stuck in the middle of all these roads. This is going to be like a separate city amongst the bigger area of my city. And yeah, I think actually it was a little smaller than this originally. So, and what's cool is I can get to my city, and I'm going to take the train. I'm soon going to fill this all up with buildings, so. And ever since I got this new update, it's been glitching. It doesn't render as far of a distance as it used to, so don't be surprised if it is a piece of shit video. And here it's coming into view. That big tower up there is actually one of the oldest structures. And then it was based on this little small spawn building, and I just built a tower on top of it. Then later on I added some why is that thing not, oh, I need to put a detector rail on that. So, and I guess you could pretty much call it, hold on, let me go. I want to avoid all these stupid testificates. Oh, I must have taken the car. Oh yeah, that's when I was trying to film this for a second time. And that splits off, and there's two more stops. There's one inside the big red factory. Yep, that's what I thought. You could call this a big mess of staircases, because, you know, a lot of these, one staircase could serve 5 buildings. Like this one serves the bigger of the 2 towers, while this serves the smaller of the buildings sandwiched in between. Like, in order to get into one of these buildings that's only 2 stories up, you have to go all the way up here and then back down another staircase, and there you are on the 2nd floor. And you know, there's a door here, 2 doors here. And it's just a big mess. You know, like to get to the 2nd and 3rd floors of, oh my god, these things. In order to get to the 2nd and 3rd floor of this building with the red, you have to go up this staircase. But to get to the, yeah, 2nd and 3rd floor, to get to the 4th floor here, you have to go up this staircase, which comes back around and up top here. And in order to get onto this observation room, you gotta go to the 2nd floor and up the ladder. I'm not gonna do that, but I'll just show you. The 2nd floor up the ladder. So now they're invading. There are too many of you. Okay, one's good enough. Just to ease up some space, but yeah. Like, this was an original building, because you could tell, because it's got a staircase going up into it, and this I just pushed the staircase back. But yeah, if it's got a staircase going to the 1st floor, it's probably an original building. And like you'll see, for example, along this stretch, you've got this, which it had a dirt floor originally, and I just replaced it with wood. But otherwise, you know, I stuck a building on top of it, but I left the regular house alone. Oh my god, not again. No. 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 Yeah, leave one of you in here. Alive. Yeah, this is where that well I was at. This is where it would have originally have been. And I just took it down because it was just an obstruction, and just replaced it with a hatch to the water. So it's like a well. A lot of this area, like, until I moved some guys down here and spawned them, this was all abandoned. Like, this building, all these buildings south of Central Avenue, which is the street running from here all the way through. And Omega Street, which is this one that runs by City Hall, is pretty crowded. And this tower, this 4-story, seems to attract them for some reason. And this is my favorite crowning achievement. I have some goofy, fucked up, made up names. This is called the Palais des Circus, and it's a big indoor theater. Although I don't have the proportions quite right, it is pretty close to a circle. I mean, I built this kind of out of, you know, built this from scratch and didn't really plan it out. But you know, if you take a look from above, it doesn't look half bad for built on the fly. It's pretty. Yeah. But yeah, I've got wooden stairs for seats, and I'm gonna put more in and bring this stage up a little closer, but I've been kind of leaving this alone. And it's cool is all these railway stations fit perfectly, like just barely. Like this one I had to throw underground through these and then have it come back up and then into the station. Most of these have staircases on the outside, but there is an exception in this building. And this building was an original building because you could tell the floor is elevated one, and it's got stairs. Anyways, this was just the square and the tower when I found it, or when I added the tower, but you know, months later. I've been working on this for a while. But then I added the 3-story extension to it, and voila, your city looks bigger. So we're gonna take a look up here. And you can see pretty much everything. And they fit perfectly. There's a stop, and then there's a stop in this factory, which is another favorite building of mine. It's got a, you know, like a workbenches and furnaces and a railway for shipping and going out supplies. I know. There's second floor. I don't really use the second. I don't use it. Some of these buildings I don't use. I just have them there because it looks cool. And so, yeah, that's it. More idiot roofing. Now, these things are kind of dumb. They're very dumb. They're dumber than a sack of shit. So, there. And, you know, they tend to wander about aimlessly. And they tend to do this a lot. And I'm trying to keep y'all from doing this. And, you know, that's my city hall with my bed and the electronic alarm flashes outside, makes a bitone sound. And so let's get a good shot of everything. Just to take a look at the whole thing. And there it is. All of its entirety. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and hopefully it renders this time and the capturing software does what it's supposed to do. And thanks for watching.